guys, so today I figured I would do a book tag, and I chose the You're Not Good Enough book tag, and that was originally created by ReadLikeWildfire. I didn't get tagged for this specific book tag, but I saw it and I thought it was really cool, and so I just decided to do it on my own. I will be tagging a few people down below so you can, you know, look in the description and see if you're in there, and even if you're not, then just like go ahead and do this tag because it's so much fun. And yeah, let's get right on into the tag. Okay, so basically you have about 30 different characters and you put them all, you know, in a little bowl or whatever you have lying around, and you just pick one out and then you answer the question that kind of goes with it. You're kind of, you know, going to pick the person that you think is better than the other for that specific question. It like makes so much more sense once I actually get into the questions and everything. Okay, so the first question is, you only have one more spot on your spelling bee team. Who would you pick to compete in your team? I have them, you know, mix them up all together, and I'm gonna pick one, and then I'm gonna pick one more. So for this question, I have to choose between Warner from Shatter Me and Audrey Rose from Stalking Jack the Ripper. And between these two, I think the smartest one would, oh my gosh, it's actually really hard because they're both pretty smart people. I might want to go with Audrey Rose. I think she would be a much better teammate on this sort of like spelling bee team. I don't know how good of a teammate Warner would be. I'm not sure he's very good at working with a team, so I would definitely go with Audrey Rose. The next question is, both characters want to kill you. Which do you kill first so you have a better chance at winning? Alright, so I'm going to choose two more characters from here. One, and then two. So the first character that I have is Kaz from Six of Crows, and then I also have Dimple from When Dimple Met Rishi. Oh my gosh, that's actually really easy, but I feel so bad about that. I'm gonna have to kill Dimple, obviously, because I'm pretty sure that she would probably be the easiest one to kill, you know, between her and Kaz. I'm sorry. I love Dimple. But yeah, she's gonna be way easier to kill. The third question is, you are on The Bachelorette and you're down to two characters. Which will you give your rose to? I'm gonna choose two more people. Oh, here we go. And the first one is Percy from Percy Jackson. And then I have Inez from Six of Crows. I'm gonna have to go with Inez. I don't really see Percy as anything other than a brother. I mean, I think this rose is kind of more of a friendship rose anyway. So I'm just gonna go with Inez. I love Inez. I think she's so great, and like, she's just awesome. And I don't know, I just think me and Percy would just be way too awkward, so I'm gonna have to go with Inez. The fourth question is, you've been chosen for the Hunger Games. Who would most likely volunteer in your place? And the two people that I have to choose between are Thomas Cresswell from Stalking Jack the Ripper and also Nina from Six of Crows. That's really hard. Like, okay, who would do that for me? I think Nina would probably actually do that for me. I think that's actually not too hard. I think Nina would sacrifice herself for me. I'm not sure about Thomas Cresswell. I think if we were really good friends, maybe, like if like it was like, I don't know. I think if we were really good friends or something, then Thomas might do that for me, but I think Nina would definitely be the one to volunteer, you know, to be in the Hunger Games instead of me, so I think Nina's a really cool person. Question number 5 is, you're stranded on an island. Which character would you sacrifice to engage in cannibalism? Some more people to choose from. I'm gonna like kind of like mix them up a little bit more. Okay, I have one, and then I have two. So the first name that I drew was Hideo, and he's from Warcross. And then I also have America from The Selection. Okay, so which one am I gonna cannibalize? That sounds really awful. I'm gonna have to go with Hideo, I guess? I don't know. He's probably a lot taller than America, maybe? I don't know. Maybe there's just more to go around with him. I don't know. Yeah, Hideo. I'm gonna have to go with Hideo. I'm sorry, Hideo. Okay, question number 6 is, you're the next DC/Marvel hero. Who is your sidekick? Alright, more names from my mysterious little bag. I have one, and then I have two. So the first name that I drew was Magnus, and he is from the Mortal Instruments. And then I also have Peter K from To All the Boys I Loved Before. Wow. My sidekick, I'd definitely say Magnus. I think that's a pretty easy one. I'm not a big fan of Peter K, so let's just start off right there. And Magnus has like special powers and he's a warlock, and yeah, I think, you know, Magnus would be a way better sidekick than Peter K. And Peter K is kind of an asshole. I don't like him, so let's just get that out right now. Okay, question number 7 is, you're a manager of an avocado admiring company. Who would you fire for lack of communication skills? More names! More names! The first name that I drew was Izzy from The Mortal Instruments. And then I also have Nikolai from The Crown's Game. So, who's gonna be more of like an insubordinate employee? I think Izzy is probably going to be the one that is probably going to, you know, step over her boundaries a little bit as an employee. I can't really see Nikolai doing that. I mean, maybe. He is kind of like, you know, feisty and stuff as well. But I think Izzy is probably the one that you'd need to, like, look out for. Question number 8 is, you've just finished a book in which your favorite character dies. Which character is most likely to comfort you? More names. One name. And then 2 names. Alright, so the first name that I have is Jace from The Mortal Instruments. And then I have Vika from The Crown's Game. Wow, that's 2 in a row that I've gotten, one from The Mortal Instruments and one from The Crown's Game. It's very strange. I think the person that would comfort me first would probably be Vika. I think she's like super empathetic and she's so sweet. And she just wants people to be happy, and so I would totally go for Vika. I think she would definitely be the one to comfort any friend, any person who is crying, and so yeah, I'd definitely go for Vika. Okay, question number 9 is, it's high school. Who would most likely be part of the popular clique? More names. I just realized that there's one name in here that there's one name that I forgot to add into this pile of names. Alright, so the first name that I have is Amika Chen from Warcross, and then I also have Clary from The Mortal Instruments. Wow. I think the girl that would most likely be in the more popular clique is probably Clary. I mean, I think that's pretty obvious. I mean, Amika is really cool as well, and I'm sure she would make a lot of friends, but I think Clary would automatically be in the popular clique. It wouldn't be such like a, you know, she wouldn't have to really make friends with anyone, she would just automatically be there. Okay, question 10 is, the day has arrived. You're finally a year older. Who would have the nerve to forget your birthday? Alright, choosing some names again. I have one name, and then I have one other name. So the first name that I have is Cather from Fangirl, and then I also have Alec from The Mortal Instruments, and I think that one's pretty easy. I think Alec would probably forget my birthday way faster and way easier than Cather would forget my birthday. I just think that that's just how it goes. I think Alec is just, you know, I don't think he's a very sentimental person all the time, especially with, like, you know, I think maybe if I was, like, a really good friend of his or something, then maybe he would remember my birthday, but I don't think, like, if we were just, like, casual acquaintances or something, I don't think he would remember, but I think Cather might remember. I mean, I don't know. Maybe she wouldn't remember. I'm not sure. But I'm definitely gonna go with Alec. I'm gonna go with Alec. Okay, question 11 is, you've just found an upcoming Booktube star. Who would it most likely be? More names! I'm like dwindling down on the names. Oh, I got 2. Okay, awesome. So the first name that I have to be a Booktube star is Kale from Throne of Glass. And then I also have Annabeth from Percy Jackson. Oh wow, that'd be so interesting. I definitely think that Annabeth would 100% be a booktuber, and I think she'd be a pretty good booktuber, just to be clear. I think she'd be super opinionated, and she might ruffle a few feathers, but I think she'd be a super good booktuber. I'm not sure about Kale. I don't think Kale would really like to be a booktuber. I just can't see him doing that. Question number 12 is Sleepover Time. Unfortunately, you can only invite one person, and who would you invite? Back to the bag. Picking out the 2 names. One name. And then 2 names. So the first name that I have is Lara Jean from All the Boys I Loved Before. And then I also have, dun dun dun, Wylan from Six of Crows. I think the person I'd want to invite to my sleepover would obviously be Lara Jean. I mean, I love Wylan. He's like my favorite character of Six of Crows. However, I would totally want Lara Jean to be there because she could like bake cookies with me and we could just like talk about stuff and like listen to music and like do face masks and nails and whatever, and she'd just be so much fun. I just think it'd be so cool to have a sleepover with Lara Jean. Number 13 is Bam, You're Pregnant. Who's the father slash mother? Alright, back to the names. Picking 2 names out. Tosh from Tosh Hearts Tolstoy. And then we also have Eliza from Eliza and Her Monsters. Oh my gosh, that'd be that's just a lot to take in. I guess like who would we have a kid with? Like who would I want to have a kid with? Tosh or Eliza? It's so difficult because they're both so cool and so nerdy. I kind of am leaning towards Tosh though. I think she'd be super cool and awesome and she's just super cool. I don't know, like I just think Tosh is super awesome. And I mean, I love Eliza. Eliza is super awesome too, but I'm gonna have to go with Tosh. Yeah, let's go with Tosh. Okay, number 14. You've just written a super important text. Who would see it but not reply? Let's see the first name. Adam from Shatter Me. I can already tell you how this will end. And then we also have Pasha from The Crown's Game. Obviously, we're gonna go with Adam. I think Adam would totally see my text and then be like, nope, I'm not gonna reply to that. And that's not cool. Pasha is super, super sweet and amazing and adorable and so kind, and he would never ever see a text and then not reply. Adam, on the other hand, would totally do that. So definitely going with Adam on this one. He's definitely going to ignore my text. Alright, we're on the last question. Number 15 is, you've just woken up and it's time for breakfast. Your mom's been replaced by who? Alright, so choosing some names out of this bag. And I think these are some of the last names that we have in here. We have, if I can open it, Kenji from Shatter Me. And then we also have Rishi from When Dimple Met Rishi. That's just such a strange combo. Like, who would I want to be my mom? I'm gonna have to go with Kenji because he is super awesome and really funny, and I think he'd just be like a really weird, kind of cool mom. Like, he'd be the cool mom. And so I would definitely have to go with Kenji. He'd be a great mom, a great parent, a great just guy to be around. I mean, Rishi is really cool too, and I really like him a lot. But I would kind of want to go with Kenji. Kenji's just like the fun mom. Like, I feel like Rishi would kind of be like, he'd be a fun mom too, but kind of like on a low-key sort of deal. Like, it wouldn't be as fun as Kenji. I don't know. But I'm definitely gonna have to go with Kenji on this one. Alright, so that was my video, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure to check down in the down bar below to see if your name is there, and even if it's not, just still do this tag. It's so much fun. I had a really good time filming it. And if you enjoyed this video, then go ahead and give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. We are so close to 600 subscribers. Like, I think we're about 30 subscribers away, so I mean, it's not that close, but we're really getting there and I'm super excited. So just make sure to subscribe, leave down in a comment just whatever you're feeling today, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!